Hey there. As you can imagine, organizing all the content on Learn WordPress or in the doc site to figure out what needs to be updated to keep it current with the feature release changes happening in WordPress could be a bit of an undertaking. To help simplify that, we have some custom taxonomy that we can make use of. If you would like to help audit this content, you'll need access to log in as an editor to Learn. And we'll be going through the content in order, perhaps take a letter and go through all the lesson plans for that letter and audit the content. We have lesson plans and we have workshops that need to be audited. You can assume any new content created will have that information already included, but what you would be looking for is to see if it says included content, if that has listed what the included content actually is. To know if that article has been fully audited, you can look over on the right-hand side that says included content done. That check mark will indicate that this is done and does not need to be audited further. To see how to audit, let's dig into one of the lesson plans. Here you could see the lesson plan and read through what the lesson plan is about and any of the content that appears. On the right-hand side, you see that we have some categories, and just below the categories we have WordPress version and included content. What you'll want to do is indicate what version of WordPress is displayed either in the screenshots or is referred to in some other way. And then in the included content, you'll want to check off any piece that might be revealed from the WordPress experience. So anything that we're talking about for features, this is showing the block directory quite clearly. The whole lesson plan is about that. You could include that completely fine. But if we were talking, for instance, about the block toolbar and this showed the block toolbar along with the directory or something, you may have multiple things to check here. Include all the things that seem relevant to check. And if you can decipher what version of WordPress might be visible on the screen, if it looks the same as what we currently have, then check off the same version and call it good. That will then appear in the included content. And when we're looking at the included content, I've already checked off one as having the block directory featured inside the content. What will be powerful in the future is if somebody would like to come through and edit all of the content about that particular feature of WordPress, that they come in and look about just that one particular feature. So I could click on this and see, oh yes, this is the feature. Here are all the posts that have that particular feature. The same would then be true if we have workshops that contain the feature as well. You'll see the WP version and included content there. So by having internally only visible taxonomy, we'll be able to quickly identify and assess what content should be changed based upon the release version happening in WordPress. A final thing to edit as you are looking at a lesson plan, aside from checking off the version number and included content, at the very bottom we see edit flow, and it may appear over in your sidebar depending upon how you have your admin dash experience configured. Where it says editorial metadata down below, you'll want to just check off this included content done, indicating that you have finished completely editing this one article. Thanks again for all your help.